Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk to you guys about my monthly favorites. So these are my favorites for the month of October. I know I'm like slightly late, but something is always going on with me. As you can see, I have a different background, and so the reason for that is this track lighting I have here is like super weird, and it goes like around like this way. So when my vanity was here, it was directly underneath me, and the lights would like turn on and off whenever they wanted to. And the long and short of it is I have not had an electrician come in, therefore I procrastinate, and it is what it is. And so at this point, I don't know, I was just getting frustrated, and then the TV lighting over here with Ty was a little too much for me, and it was just, I don't know, I just kind of got bored too. So I figured I would just have this as my regular background. At some point I will go ahead and kind of do a backdrop, like add a backdrop or something. I don't know, I'll figure that out. As you can hear, I'm a little congested, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm here. And I was having computer issues too. I don't know. I was having battery issues. I was having computer issues. I was just having freaking issues. And then lighting issues as well. So I think I'm able to have my umbrella lights now, and then my ring light. So I'm trying to figure out like the best formula. So per video, I guess I'll change it up and see how that goes. So those are my explanations as to why I kind of lacked filming and like uploading last week. But I'm back and I'm good. I still have like a little bit of an itch on my throat and a little bit of congestion. I feel like my voice sounds a little different. It might just be me, but it kind of is what it is. I'm back and I'm ready to go. So I do have, let me see, like 3 beauty favorites. Everything else seems to be kind of like skincare. I don't have many new products this month. I don't know. I was just trying to kind of use the things that I actually have versus like purchasing things. But yeah, so one of the first things I do have is this Chi straight guard. My mother-in-law told me about this. I initially got it because Ty has really curly hair, and I was trying to avoid like struggling with straightening her hair and that kind of thing, because I have to straighten her hair in order to avoid it really tangling. She has really curly hair, really thick and curly hair. So I ended up getting this. My mother-in-law said, hey, it's amazing. Ty and my mother-in-law pretty much have the same kind of hair texture. So I went ahead and I got it. I'm not gonna lie, this does not work for Ty's hair. Her hair is way too curly. Did it help straighten? Absolutely. I was able to straighten her hair, and you know, it lasted longer than without the product, but her hair just is so resilient. So I did straighten her hair out with like the blow dryer after applying this, and then I want to say 20 minutes later you can kind of see her ends start to curl. So did this work for her hair? No, she has curly hair. This did not work for her hair. I do have straight hair, but I do get a lot of like fluffiness. What is it that we call that? What is it that I just get like my hair just gets really fluffy, and it's not like pin straight. So in order for it to be pin straight, I have to flat iron it. If not, oh my god, I brain fart. Anyway, so my hair gets like really fluffy, and it just looks like when you like blow dry a dog's hair. It's just really out there. So what I do with this is I do wash my hair, let it kind of air dry a little bit, do maybe 2 pumps of this. It's almost like a conditioner. It smells really, what does it smell like? It smells really good though. I don't know, it just really like smells expensive, and it smells really good. So almost like a deep-in like a leave-in conditioner. So I go ahead and apply that everywhere in my hair. It does get kind of sticky, but it works because it doesn't get sticky in your hair. It's just like on your hands. So I do wash my hands, and then I go ahead and blow dry, and then this is the result. I blow dried my hair yesterday, no lie. I did not comb it this morning. And I tend to not apply heat to my hair, so I'll go ahead, I'll wash my hair once or twice a week, and I will 1 out of the 2 times apply heat. So it'll be like a quick blow dry, and I like this because it helps blow dry hair really quickly without having to process it too much in order to get it pin straight. So yeah, this is my hair after just blow drying it yesterday. No, I did not comb it today, which is why I like to like blow dry it, because then I don't have to comb it. And I do have straight hair, but again, it's just, I don't know, it's just really fluffy. So I like to use this product for my hair, and it works. But anyway, this is a really good product. It's not really expensive. You can get this at Ulta, I believe, or like Chi's website. You can get it at Amazon or eBay as well. So that's all I have regarding hair care. Now, skincare is a different story. I have 2 products. So I have this Clinique Acne Solution Clinical Clearing Gel. I ended up getting a sample at one point. This is how many, I don't know how many ounces. Okay, this is 1 fluid ounce. I did get a very teeny tiny sample, and I was getting all these like breakouts and stuff. So I did wash my face and did apply like a dab of the sample because I did my research and I heard that it really does dry out your skin. So I did like literally one dab, and the pimple was totally gone the next day. If it was like a cyst or something that was super terrible and it wasn't just like your basic pimple, it was ready to go the next day. And then, which is super gross, we would go ahead and get rid of the zit really, and then you apply some more. It burns and it smells. To me, it burns. It has a strong kind of tingling, burning feeling at first when you initially apply it. And then it kind of does fade away. It smells like alcohol. Straight up alcohol. But it works. The only thing is you have to be really careful with over applying because it's super drying to your skin. So I wouldn't apply everywhere. I would just apply in the areas that you need it and then try to hydrate the areas the very next day because it is extremely drying. Obviously it has salicylic acid, and it is an acne medication. Active ingredient is salicylic acid. So basically what it's going to do is it's going to kind of disinfect and get rid of the acne. The only thing is it's super drying to your skin. I don't know if it's for everyone. The reviews did say a lot of people did get a lot of drying from it. I don't know if it's for everyone or if it's for specific skin types. I have combination. My skin, it can be sensitive at times, but it's not like super sensitive to where I have to be really careful with what I apply on it. So I was super surprised to see that happened, but I'm not gonna lie, this is in my favorites just because I know how to deal with my skin. I know how to hydrate it. I have all these masks and creams and moisturizers and that kind of thing. So for me, some drying in a specific area, and I have some drying here, you won't really notice it because I know how to like super hydrate it in order to hide the dry spots. So I'm not mad at it. A lot of people may not want to try this product just because it can be very drying. I've learned to work with it and kind of play around with it in order to make it work for my skin. But there's ways to go about it where you can kind of cover it up so it's not like terrible either. At least for me, it's not. So if you have any severe acne or bumps or that kind of thing, this is the way to go. It does work, and I really do like it because I'd rather have drying and be able to cover it up than have bumps on my face. For me, I'd rather just hide, I don't know, dry skin than have like bumps that are super noticeable. So this works. I really do love this. So the next skincare product I have for you guys is this primer. It's an argan oil primer by the Brandt Physician Formula, and it actually contains 1 fluid ounce. I have a backup. It's really nice. I kind of like the smell of it. So it is a liquid primer and it contains argan oil. So it's a really funny, weird consistency. I like to shake it. I don't know if you have to shake it, but I like to shake it just so like the liquid and the oils kind of blend together. This contains argan oil and coconut water. I don't know if there's variations of the type of water it contains or whatever. I really don't know all of that. I know that I ended up buying a 2-pack. It smells good. It's not like, it doesn't smell medicated. I don't know, it's not even floral. I don't know, it's a very light and kind of healthy kind of scent. I wouldn't be able to describe it. I'm terrible at describing scents, but I really do like it. There's only one issue, but I've learned to look past that because I do like it for my skin. This is one of the products that I use to hydrate my skin before applying foundation if I've used this and it's dried out parts of my skin. The thing about it is, and I can't really show you because it is a frosted bottle, the thing about it is it's kind of thick, right? So, but it's a sprayer. So what happens is when you spray on your face, it sprays kind of chunky, and the first time I tried it, it sprayed onto my clothes and it kind of stained my shirt, which freaking sucked balls. Nonetheless, I changed my shirt and I did kind of like finish my makeup off and, you know, kind of blended it in and did all of that. And I did like it. So I said, okay, well, I'm going to learn to kind of work around that. It is a liquid, so I need a sprayer. But yeah, I know better, and I'm not going to like sit here and spray directly towards myself. So what I ended up doing was I'll just spray it on my hand, and then kind of like mix it and blend it onto my face. I wish it was more like a pump versus a spray, like a spritz, because I mean, I'll show you guys. I just don't want to like mess up my clothes, but it's kind of chunky. So there's like little, I don't know if you can see that, there's like little chunks around this area of the oil. Again, it's not uncomfortable, and it's just, so you have oil and you have the water. I tend to just pat it. It smells so good. I tend to pat it, blend it out, wait a second or two. I go in, do my eyeshadow, etc., and then I apply my foundation and everything else, and it gives you a very nice base. I actually used it today. My makeup is still on, and it's lasted very, very well. But it's specifically because of this. So, and I do have dry spots on my face, but you don't necessarily see it because this does contain argan oil. It's a primer, and it kind of, I don't know, like really hydrates your skin. So I really do like this. I've been using it for quite a while. And again, it smells good, and it's affordable. It's Physician Formula, so that's a good one to try out. I did receive this Smashbox like lid primer in the color Light. It was a sample. I think it was from Sephora. I do have a little bag, and it's right under my vanity here, and I totally just get samples, and I'm like, I'll dump it in there, and then when I want to travel, I just look through it and see what I can take on vacation instead of carrying full size of things. So, I mean, that's kind of what I do to travel a lot of times. So, I ended up finding this because I was running low on primers. I do have my Urban Decay, but I was running low on primer, and I said, let me give it a try. So, this is the color Light. I hope you can kind of see that well. I like it. It kind of dries on to somewhat of a powder, so I don't feel like I need to set it in order to blend my shadow over it nicely without it skipping or being patchy. I do know that they have other colors, but honestly, I kind of really like this one because whatever colors I've used so far happen to be really true to color. On top of this primer, which I like. Some primers, you know, the colors don't come out vibrant or true to color, but with this one it actually does. I really like this, and I'm getting the full size because I really, really do like it. Surprisingly enough though, I do like it over my Urban Decay shadow primer, which I'm surprised because this is like my life. But I kind of have been gravitating towards this one for a little bit over a month now, and there was a lot in this little packaging, so I know a full size is going to last me a lifetime. And I have a backup of these, but I think I'm going to put it to rest for now and just kind of like go ham on this one. So we'll see. The next beauty product I want to talk to you guys about is this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I have the color 3W1 Tawny. I hope you can see that. If not, then it's 3W1 Tawny. I've had this foundation, I think, since it came out. Well, I've replaced it twice, but I'm just saying I've been using it since it came out. But because every freaking makeup company does release new foundations and new products all the time, you know, we kind of like want to get like the newer stuff. So I did set this aside and kind of put it in the back of my vanity because I've been wanting to use all the newer stuff like the Hourglass and the Anastasia and all of that. And whatever else I have here. A couple weeks ago I said I really do like this Estee Lauder foundation. Where the hell is it? And then I almost had a panic attack because I couldn't find it. But I did. It's just that I was used to seeing the gold cap, and then I kind of got tired of like doing the whole pouring because I was wasting a lot of product. So I ended up buying a pump, and there's a company that they sell you pumps for like $7.50, and they do work for a lot. They have specific pumps for specific bottles. But I did get the pump for this and the pump for something else. I think it was like a Maybelline or L'Oreal foundation or whatever. But I like it, and if you can get a pump for it, it's like awesome because you're only getting the amount that you need, so you're not overdoing the pouring. And yeah, and that's the foundation I have on today. It is a matte foundation, long wear foundation. The beauty of it is that it looks super hydrated aside from the little highlighter that I have, because I paired it up with this. So it feels matte and it's not sticky, but it doesn't look flat. My skin does feel healthy and it looks kind of glowy. I do like this foundation just because it doesn't look cakey and just it doesn't make my skin look super flat. So I missed it. It does last a very long time, and my T-zone stays nice and clear. Like, I don't know, the oils don't come through as they have with other foundations that are not meant to be matte, if that makes sense. So this one I really do like a lot. Again, this is in the color 20. So whenever you have seen me do makeup tutorials and I'm actually applying lashes, this is the lash glue that I use, the House of Lashes lash glue. This is $9 and I get it at Sephora. I have not placed an order, therefore I have not replaced it. And the only other eyelash glue that I had is this Duo Lash Glue in the dark tone. Honestly, I feel like I stopped using it because it didn't dry quick enough and I was super impatient and I was still learning how to apply lashes, and I'm by no means an expert right now, but you know, I feel like the House of Lashes does dry a little quicker. So I kind of learned to apply and have more patience using the House of Lashes. That being said, I don't have any more lash glue left in that tube. I was trying to do a tutorial, which in my vlog, if you saw it, you'd know that I kind of like completely fucked up that tutorial because it was just a mess, and then I ended up deleting it, and it would have been amazing, but I ended up deleting it. But yeah, so when I went to apply the lashes, I applied it with this, and it came out amazing. I was like, what a few more seconds would help you do, you know? So this is a lash glue I have been using lately, and now that I've actually learned to be patient, wait for it, I actually like it a lot because I know this has latex in it, but when I remove it, it doesn't really hurt. Like, I know the House of Lashes is latex free, but I feel like when it's in there and it's good for life. Like, it's not gonna come off, and when I've pulled it off, some of my lashes have come along with the falsies and the glue, and then it's a mission to get it off. I actually am starting to prefer this one because when I remove the lashes, the glue comes along with it. I have no residual glue left on my lash line, and it didn't pull away any of my actual lashes. So I feel like I'm going to kind of stick with this one. I'm not going to replace the House of Lashes for now. I'm going to stick with this one. And I think I'm going to try to get the one with the wand, the applicator, because I feel like I work better with an applicator. But this one's really good. I forgot how great it was in removal. I just needed to learn how to use it a little better, I guess. So this one's a yay, and I'm going to keep trying it. Last but not least, I've been trying to kind of go into my vanity and use you know, eyeshadow palettes that I haven't been using. And I think I've talked about it several times before, where it's almost like we continue to either get new eyeshadow palettes through subscription services, or we buy the new ones that come out, but then we completely dismiss the ones that we've purchased in the past, which sucks. You know, we sit here and we invest so much money into the makeup products that we like, and obviously they're not cheap. And even when you get drugstore, those are kind of expensive. And then the money, when you add it all up, it's a lot of money. So I've been saying, okay, I'm gonna go on a no buy. I'm not buying any more, you know, eyeshadow palettes, any more makeup for now, because when the next big thing hits the market, you never know. I was like, you know what? I use pretty much the same colors, but I have so many palettes. So I went in there, pulled the very first palette that I found, and I've been using this one for the past couple weeks. This is the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. Love it. It's actually the one that I have on my lids today. You can do any type of look. I actually have this very kind of like light, wearable, everyday smoky eye. And I used this color here, and this color here all over the lid. This one's more so like blended out here and on my brow bone at the top. This one's more so on the crease, and this one's pretty much everywhere, and then a little bit on my brow bone as well, like my crease. And this one, I'm sorry, and this one here is in my bottom lash line, and I kind of smoked it out a little bit. I encourage you to look at what palettes you do have in your collection, and try to use at least one palette a week so you're actually getting use from your eyeshadow palettes, because it is an investment. And I know when we buy makeup, it's more of a hobby and it's all in fun, but it's also fun to use the things that we own, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy I got this palette out, and I've been using it for the past like 2 to 3 weeks, and I kind of remembered why I bought it and why I fell in love with it. And I feel like I'm gonna do the same thing going forward with my other palettes. And I know I mentioned before that I feel like I'm gonna do like one palette a week type video, so I'll pull out, this is the palette for this week. I feel like I'm gonna do that. I don't know why I've kept postponing it, but I think it's something that I'm gonna do starting now November. So this one doesn't count yet. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and do a video of a look specifically with this eyeshadow palette, and then for the following week I'll pick another eyeshadow palette and do the same thing. So I'm getting used of my eyeshadow palettes because I love them all. So that is it for my, why is my voice like this? I feel like the more I talk, this weirder I sound. It's so weird. Hey. That's so bad. So that is it for this October favorites. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If we have any favorites in common, please let me know down below in the comment section. I am going to start off with my tutorials like this week and put them up. I want to do at least 1 or 2 tutorials a week. If you have any suggestions on videos that you'd like to see, let me know down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching, guys.